Hi friends, welcome to Java 1.8 version new features from Durga Soft. Sir, in the last videos, almost around 35 videos we did only for 1.8 version up to this. Mostly, I think it will become around 40 videos. I want to plan for 1.8 version, right? 1.8 version new features. Sir, up to this in the last 35 videos, what things we covered, sir? Just 2 minutes let me review and then we can go for next level, right? Okay, sir, the first thing we covered about lambda expressions, one of the most beautiful concept. Sir, whenever we are using the word lambda expressions, first word what we are going to get in our mind is lambda expressions only. 1.8 version meant for lambda expressions to enable functional programming in our, do you know, right, in our Java, this lambda expressions came, sir. Next, after this, even we discussed about, okay, functional interfaces. Have you remembered, right, what is the functional interface concept we discussed, right? So, do you know, an interface which contains single abstract method is by default considered as one functional interface which can be used to refer lambda expressions. And then we had a discussion about default method inside interfaces. Default methods inside interfaces to extend interface functionality without affecting implementation classes. A beautiful concept, default methods concept, right? Next, and after that, even we covered about static methods inside interfaces. Sir, do you know, from 1.8 version onwards, static methods also we are allowed to take. Are getting inside interface, we can declare which methods, right? Static methods we are allowed to take. Okay. After that, we covered there are several predefined functional interfaces present inside java.util.function package, right? Sir, predefined, inbuilt, Java API inbuilt functional interfaces I cover. Have you remembered? First one, we discussed about predicate. Are getting? It is a Boolean valued function. Conditional check purpose we can use. Next, and after that, we discussed about function. Okay, we discussed about function. Sir, it can take some input, perform required operation, return the result. The result need not be Boolean type, but in the case of predicate, result is always what type, sir? Boolean type only. Next, after that, we discussed about consumer. Okay, which is always going to accept some value, and it won't return anything, sir. This person is always going to return, it's always going to accept some value, consume some value, it won't return anything. I covered consumer functional interface. After consumer, even we discussed about supplier. Are getting? Even we talk about supplier. Supplier is opposite to consumer, sir. Supplier never going to take anything. He's always going to return some values, right? Get method is there, accept method is there, apply method, and then predicate contain what? Test method. Are getting? These four predefined functional interfaces, whatever we have. Of course, multiple are there. Commonly used functional interfaces are these. And after that, we covered, okay, method reference. Are getting? Method reference, and constructor reference. Are getting? Method reference and the constructor reference by using double colon operator. Are you getting? Method reference and constructor reference by using double colon operator, right? Okay. So now, do you know, it is alternative to lambda expression for code reusability purpose. Best concepts are double colon operator, method reference, and constructor reference. Don't fail. C++ double colon operator, Java double colon operator, both are different functionality, different context we require to use, right? In the different context is the different, functionality is also different, right? Next, and after that, the next beautiful concept, do you know, almost around, sir, 7 videos we did only on streams concept. Sir, in the 1.8 version, there are multiple features are there. Among all these features, 2 topics are most valuable, sir. One is lambda expression. The second one is what? The streams concept, right? Up to this is the clear. I explained very clearly what is the purpose of streams. To process, okay, objects present inside a collection and to perform bulk operations. Best suitable concept is what? Streams concept. Almost we discussed like anything in the last videos, right? 7 videos I did only for the streams concept only. Clear, right? Next, the next topic what we have to discuss, right? Okay, the most beautiful concept, date and time API we have to discuss. Regarding what is this concept, sir? Date and time API, which is also known as Joda time API. Okay, let me start. This is our next topic at the part of 1.8 version. What we require to do in the last 35 videos, the first 10 topics we completed, sir. Let me talk about this date and time API. Clear for all of you, right? So now I will explain the most valuable concept in the 1.8 version, date and time API. Are you getting what is the concept, sir? Date and time API. Sir, why a new API came in the 1.8 version, sir? Until 1.7 version, to handle date and time values, we had several classes are there. Sir, best date class is available. Next and after that, calendar class is available. Are you getting? Calendar class is available. Next, timestamp class is available. Are you getting? Timestamp class is available until 1.x etc. until 1.7 version, right? But these classes are not that much convenient to use with respect to performance, with respect to convenience also. Are you getting? These are not recommended to use. Performance wise not up to the mark. Next, convenience wise not up to the mark. Are you getting that? Even sir, some classes and most of the methods are deprecated, not recommended to use. Sir, these are things, right? That's why to handle date and time values very effectively, what the Java people did here in the 1.8 version, a new API introduced, right? Are you getting? A new API came in the 1.8 version, right? So this API define several classes and interfaces to handle date very effectively. Remember this one, to handle date values and time values very effectively. This concept came very easy to use, right? Okay, this concept is also known as Joda time API. This concept is also known as what? Joda time API. Then immediately ask, sir, why the word Joda or Joda time API, right? Sir, do you know in Hindi one movie is there, Jodha Akbar, something like Hrithik Roshan, like Jodha Akbar is there. Sir, not this Jodha and that Jodha is different. Okay, this API developed by Joda.org. Are you getting? So the time API, whatever there in the 1.8 version of Java, developed by which people, sir? Joda.org. That's why this concept is also known as Joda time API, right? Is it clear for all of you? So until 1.7 version, whatever classes and interfaces we have to represent the date values and time values, not up to the mark with respect to convenience and with respect to performance. To overcome this problem, Java people introduced, sir, a new date and time API in the 1.8 version, which is also known as Joda time API, right? Sir, why the word Joda time API? Who introduced this time API, sir? Joda.org. That's why the word Joda time API is the alternative name for this new time API, right? Is it clear for all of you, right? Okay, that's also compulsory, highly recommended to use these classes and interfaces to handle your date and time values, right? Clear, right? Let me go for a simple example. By using this new time API, I want to represent current date and current time. Regarding what is the local date, what is the local time, I want to identify. I want to find out, sir, what is the way. How much easy you can able to cross check, sir. If you want to represent current system date, current system time, what is the code we require to use? Just observe local date. Are you getting? Local date is a class, right? Local date. Okay, date is equal to local date. Date is equal to, okay, local date dot now. You are getting? Now is a method. Currently, now means current. What is the current date? Local date dot now, which is going to represent current system date. Remember, let me print some system.out.println of date. Oh, how much easy to use Java time API. Just observe this code itself is going to talk, sir. What is local date? Date is equal to local date dot now. Array currently now. What is the local date? Now let me print that. Similarly, I want to print local time. Current system time, sir. What is the way? Local time. Time is equal to local time. Time is equal to local time. Are you getting right? Local time. Time is equal to local time dot now. Sir, obviously you can able to guess very easily. Local time dot now. Let me print system.out.println of time. Are you getting? Make sure, sir. Local time. Time is equal to local time dot now. SOP of time. That's all. So this simple code is going to represent current system date and current system time. But here one small twist is there. Make sure you should observe. This local date and local time, these are new classes present inside Java time API, right? But these classes present inside which package? Java.time package. Are you getting what is the package, right? Java.time package. That's why compulsory if you want to run this code at the top, we require to use import. What is this one, sir? Import java.time.star. Make sure, sir, this import must be required before your class. Then only this code is going to be compiled. Clear, right? Compiled and executed, right? So this is the by using Java time API, how to print current system date and current system time. This is the sample code. I hope it's very easy to use. Sir, let me execute this code, sir, so that you people can feel comfortable. Have you observed? What is this one? Import java.time.start. Okay. Next, local date is equal to local date dot now system.out.println of date. Local time is equal to local time dot now system.out.println of time. Sir, what is the current system date? What is the current system time? Let me print, sir. Make sure. Have you observed? Sir, observe that the code compiles fine. No problem at all. Java test. What the answers are? Current system date 2017-076. Sir, current system time 9:40:24. Okay, 9 hours 40 minutes 24 seconds 623 nanoseconds, right? Up to this is the clear for all of it, okay? So by using Java time API, how to print current system date and current system time? Sir, which class we require to use? Local day is going to represent to handle date values. Local time represent to handle time values, right? What is the current date? Current time. Local date dot now, a factory method present inside local date class. Next, sir, local time dot now, factory method present inside local time class. Are you getting right? So by using Java time API, how to print current system date, current system time is a very clear for you people, right? Sir, up to this we covered how to print current system date and current system time by using local date class, local time class, right? Clear for all of you, right? Now, once we got current date object, local date object, from that how you can get which day, which month, which year. Are you getting? So from the date object, I have to get month value, I have to get day value, I have to get year value, right? Are you able to get how you can able to get? So that once you got day value, month value and year value, happily we can print these values based on our required format. Clear for all of you, right? How you can able to do that? Very simple, sir. Just observe. Can you please tell how I can get the local date object which is going to represent current system date? Sir, can you please guide? Already you people aware. Local, what is the way, sir? Can you spell out? Local date is equal to local date is equal to local date dot now. Sir, I got the local date object, current date object, the date object which is the current system date I got. Now on this date object I want to ask what is the day? What is the day? Next, is it 17th or 18th or 19th? I want to know. What is the month? Is it July or is it 07 or 06? Like get month I want to day. And get year 2017 or 2018 or 16, like I have to aware. How you can able to find, sir? Sir, now observe. Let me print this system.out.println date, right? So it is going to print date value in the default format. I don't want that bloody default format. I want my own format. Then individually collect day value, month value, year value. Then you can format based on your requirement. Clear for all of you, right? Okay. Just observe this. Int dd is equal to what we have to take? Date dot get day of month. Sir, in the month, what is the day? Get day of month. Is it clear for all of you, right? Yes, sir. Date dot get day of month. Next, int mm is equal to date dot get month value. Get month value. Observe this one, sir. Get day of month. So in a month, what is the current day? 17th day of July, 17th day or 18th day, like get day of month. Next, int mm is equal to date dot get month value 07 or 08, like we are going to get. Next, int y is equal to date dot get year. Are you getting? Date dot get year, like this, right? So once we got the local data object, from that data object I can ask what is the month value, what is the day value, and what is the year value, right? Individually you cut into pieces. Day is the separate, month is the separate, year is the separate. Now based on your requirement you can print, right? Just I'm taking system.out.println, okay, day dot next yum, okay, dot like next y like this I'm taking, sir. It's going to print sir with the dot separator, but I don't want. I want something like this, okay. 2017 is about my requirement, right? Can you spell out, sir, what is that? 2017. This type of format I want, sir. How we can able to do that? Very simple. What is the symbol you are expecting in the middle? Hyphen symbol, right? Sir, system.out. Here just observe, there is one format method I want to use, right? System.out.print f method. What is the method name? Just don't take println. Print f method I'm using, okay. %d hyphen %d, okay, comma. First %d means what? dd. Second %d means what? mm. Third %d is nothing but what? y, like this I'm taking, sir. So system.out.printf %d, dd, mm, y. Then happily, according to our required format, the output is going to come, sir. Is it clear for all of you, right? So how to get current system time, current system day by using local date class? Are you getting? Once we got current system day, how to find day value, how to find month value, how to find year value? So to find the day value, which method we require to use? Get day of month. So to find month value, which method we require to use? Date dot get month value. How to find year value? Date dot get year. Once you got these things, then you can able to print the value based on our required format. Clear for all of it, okay? Let me execute this code so that you people can feel more comfortable, right? Okay? Have a look once, sir. Observe that at the top compulsory import statement must be required. Import java.time.start. Okay, local date is equal to local date dot now system.out.println update. Sir, default format we are going to get, sir. Now I want only day value. Date dot get a day of month. Sir, date dot get month value. Date dot get year. Are you getting? Now you can print, sir. SOP of println dd dot 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 y. Sir, instead of that, I'm using printf method, formatting percentage d hyphen percentage d hyphen percentage d. First percentage d means dd, second percentage d means y, third percentage d means y. Up to this is the clear, right? Sir, let me run this code, sir. Okay, java c test dot java compiles java test. Are you getting? Sir, this is default system time, default format, sir. First year and then month and then day came. But I don't want this bloody format. I want to print in my own required format, sir. There 16 7 2017 or otherwise 16 7 2017 like this. According to our required format, we can able to print, sir. Is it clear for all of it? So how to print current system date and how to print based on our required format. Next, from the date, how you can get a day value, how you can get month value, how you can get year value. Is it clear for all of you, right? That's all, sir. Now it's very clear how you can print current system date and how you can get day value, month value, year value, and based on our requirement we can format these values, right? Same way, I want to print the current system time. Once I got current system time object, local time object, what is hour, what is minute, what is second, what is the nanosecond? If you want, you can able to find, you can able to break into pieces, right? Hours, minutes, seconds, nanoseconds. How we can able to do that? Once you got these pieces, based on our requirement, we can format, okay, like based on our convenient way. Sir, now let me explain how to get current system time. Can you please guide, sir? Already I covered in the first example. What is the way, sir? Local time is equal to local time is equal to local time dot now. Are you getting? Local time is equal to local time dot now I got local time object. Sir, once you got the time, sir, I got time object, right? Once you got the time, you can ask time, how many hours you are going to represent? Then I can ask get hour. Are you getting? I can ask what is that? Get hour. Similarly, yes, can you please guess? I want to ask a minute, I want to ask a second, I want to ask a nanoseconds. What is the method, sir? Get hour, get minute, next get second, next get nano. Are you getting that? Get nano, like this. So total, how many methods are available? Okay, if you want, you can apply on the time object. Happily it is going to provide what is the hour value, minute value, second value, nanosecond value, right? Sir, let me apply. Int hour is equal to, okay, time dot get hour, next int m is equal to, minute value is equal to time dot get minute. Are you getting? Time dot get minute. Next, int seconds, time dot get second, time dot get second. Next, int nanoseconds. Again, int nanosecond, time dot get nano. Are you getting time dot get nano, right? So total, sir, hours, minutes, seconds and the nanoseconds I got. Format these values based on your requirements, sir. System dot out dot, what is the method we have to use? Print f. Make sure, sir, it is not print ln, print f. Okay, sir, percentage d, I want hours, okay, minutes colon seconds colon nanoseconds. So this format I want, sir. If you want this format, how you can do? Percentage d colon percentage d colon percentage d colon percentage d colon percentage d. Are you getting? Sir, first one talks about hours, minutes, seconds, nanoseconds, right? Are you getting? First one talks about minutes, nanosecond, comma, what is the first d? First percentage d meant for hour, second percentage d meant for minute, third one second, fourth one nanosecond. Are you getting? It's a very clear for all of you, right? Get hour, get minute, get second, get a nano. These are things what you people should aware, sir. So how to get current system time? Next, from that local time object, how you can find what is hour value, minute value, second value, nanosecond value, how to format based on our requirement, right? Clear for all of you, right? Can I go for that? Can I execute this one? Just observe that, sir. Here I'm taking just import java.time.star. Local time is equal to local time dot now. Sir, I got current system time. Okay. Now, what is hour, what is minute, what is a second, and what is the nanoseconds, right? Sir, get hour, get minute, get second, get nano. Next, percentage d colon percentage d colon percentage d colon percentage d. First one talks about hour, next one minute, next one second, next one nanosecond, right? Sir, now Java C test.java. Are you getting? Java test. It's a very clear. Sir, have you observed? 10, okay, 10 hour, 03 minutes, 54 seconds, 325 nanoseconds, right? Is it clear for all of you? So, this is the way how to print. This is the way how to get current time, current system time, how to get hour value, minute value, second value, nanosecond value. Clear, right? Okay, that's all. So now up to this, we covered how to print the current system date, current system time. Next, to get month value, how you can get month value, day value, and then just day value, month value, year value. Same way from the time of you can get hours, next minutes, seconds, nanoseconds, like up to this we covered. But now my requirement is, I want to represent both the date and time. Are you getting that? I want to represent what? Both the date and time, both simultaneously. I don't want to take separate classes, local date, local time. If you want to handle both the date and the time, better to go for one. There is one class is there, local date time class. What is this class, right? Local date time class. The name itself indicates, have you observed, right? This class can handle both the date and the time, can represent both the date and the time, right? Sir, how I can get? Very simple, sir. Legend local date time dt is equal to local date time dt is equal to local date time da now. Have you observed? Everything is already discussed in the last part, right? Now I got just a print system.out.println of date, sir. Are you getting? Just print system.out.println of dt like this, right? Now it is going to print current both the date and the time. Are you getting that? It will print date as well as time also, right? Next, I want only days. I want only day value, or I want only month value, or I want only year value, or hours, minutes, seconds, whatever methods you call on the local date object, on the local time object, happily we can call on this object also, right? Just have a look once. Let me execute up to this so that you people can feel, sir, whether it's going to represent both the date and time or not. 1 minute, sir. Have a look once here. Just all this nonsense we don't want. Okay, like, sir, have you observed? Local data time dt is equal to local data time dot now system dot out dot println of dt, right? Okay, sir, here just java c test dot java test. Are you getting? Sir, now it is going to represent day value, it's going to represent time value. Are you getting that? It's going to represent day value, it's going to represent time value, right? It's a very clear for you how you can print both the date and the time. Clear, right? So local date time class can represent both the date value as well as time value also. But now my requirement is, I want to know what is the day value, what is the month value, what is the year value, or what is hours, how many minutes, how many seconds, how many nanoseconds, whatever methods you applied on the local date object, local time object, happily we can call all those methods here, right? Sir, what is the way? Just let me talk, sir. Here int dd is equal to, sir, dt dot get day of month. Sir, in the month, what is the day? Get a day of month. Are you getting? I used already this method on the local date object. Same method is applicable here also. Int mm is equal to dt dot. What is the method I use? Get month value. Are you getting? Get month value, like this I am taking, sir. Next, int sir, yy is equal to dt dot get year, like this. So what is the day value, what is the month value, and what is the year value? Is it clear for all of it? Okay. Next, after completing these three, now let me talk about here, what about hour, what about month, what about year, I want to identify. But sir, this is about day, month and year. So let me print these values first. System dot out dot print, system dot out dot print f. Are you getting what is the method I use? Right, printf method. Okay, sir, percentage d hyphen percentage d. Now I have to print first percentage d talks about dd, second percentage d talks about mm, third one talks about yy. So it is going to print date, current date, only date value we are going to get, sir. Similarly, you can ask what is the hour value. Int h is equal to dt dot get hour. Are you getting? Int h is equal to dt dot get hour. Int m is equal to dt dot get minute. dt dot get minute. Int s is equal to dt dot get second. Int n is equal to dt dot get nano. Are you getting? dt dot get nano. Sir, now from the data time object, now I got hour value, minute value, second value, nanosecond value, right? Sir, system dot out dot printf. Already printed, right? If anything is there, just I'm trying to take, okay, backslash n, so that remaining part is going to print in the next line. Sir, percentage d colon percentage d colon percentage d colon percentage d. Okay, comma. Have you observed? Percentage d, percentage d, percentage d, percentage. First percentage d talks about hour, second percentage d minute, next the second, next the nanosecond. Up to this is the clear, right? That's all. So what I did from this example, sir, I got sir local date time object related to current now. What is the current date and time? Now I printed that, and after that I asked what about date value, what about month value, what about year value. Now I printed sir date format. So once you got individually based on our requirement, we can able to print, we can able to format. Next, what is the hour value, minute value, second value, nanosecond value. Now I'm trying to print this. Is it clear for all of it? Okay, sir, let me execute this particular code also, so that you people can feel more comfortable, right? Okay, just have a look once, sir. Here I'm taking just I got local date time, dt is equal local date time dot now system dot out dot println of dt. Can you please print current? Can you please print current? Okay, like dt, right? Now what is the day value, month value, year value? Okay, what is the day value, month value, year value? Okay, like sir, after getting year value, let me print here only. Sir, day percentage d like this I took. Next, what is the hour, minute, second, and then nanosecond, and then I'm trying to print okay, percentage n, okay, time, like this, right? Sir, observe that. Let me execute here. Have you observed what is the date? 16/7/2017. Next time 10/24/48, like this. Is it clear for all of you? So how to represent? How to represent both the date and time on local data time object? Okay, current time only I'm talking about. Next, how many, which methods we have to use? Well, which methods you have to use to get the day value, month value, year value? Which methods we require to use to get hours, minutes, seconds, and nanoseconds? Clear for all of it? That's all. Sir, up to this, how we can use Joda time API to represent current system date, current system time, current system date and time. Sir, which classes I used, sir? Local date, local time, local date time class, and multiple methods we used, right? Now my requirement is I want to represent, sir, not current date and time. I want to represent a particular date, my date of birth, my date of joining. Are you getting that? I want to represent a particular date and time, not current system time, not current system date and time. Okay, how you can represent? Sir, there is local date time class contain, sir, there are several factory methods are there to get a local date time object related to a particular date and time. Sir, how you can? Local date time, okay, local date time dt is equal to local date time dot off, local date time of off. Sir, obviously how many arguments you can pass? There are multiple overloaded methods are there. I want only year, month and date. Yes, you can pass that particular value. I want sir, including date and even hours and minutes. You can hours, minutes, seconds, hours, minutes, nanoseconds, like you can. Do you know? The first one talks about year, assume. Second one talks about month. Okay, year. Second one talks about month. Third one talks about date. Next, fourth one talks about hours, minutes, seconds, nanoseconds, like. Are you getting? Sir, you can pass only first 3. You can pass only first 4 or first 5. Like there are multiple these factory methods are available. That's why based on your requirement, you can use appropriate method. Don't worry. Sir, my requirement is I want to represent up to hours and months only. I'm not interested for second and nanosecond. No problem. For that one particular of method is there. Sir, I want to include second also. Another of method is there. So based on your time and date availability, you can use corresponding of method. Clear for all of it? Okay. Suppose my requirement is I want to represent 1995. Okay. May month. 1995 May month. 28th day 12:45 I want to represent, sir. Are you getting? Sir, 12:45 I want to represent. This is about my requirement. Can you please create local date time object for this? Local date time object? Yes. Okay. Observe that local date time. Local date time dt is equal to, sir, local date time dot off. Local date time off dot off. Why? Okay. Sir, what is your year? 1995. What is the month, sir? What is the month? Directly you can take 05. Directly you can take 05. Or even if you want, you can take month dot May. Month dot May like this. May is a constant present inside month class. Comma. What is your day value, sir? 28. Comma, what is your hour? 12. What is your minute? 45. Are you getting right? Local date time dot off. Okay, like this we have. Now, sir, system dot out dot println of dt. Are you getting? Now, this local date time object is going to represent this particular date. Clear for all of you, right? Okay. Sir, let me execute so that you people can hear. So, make sure, sir, local date time object can represent current time and the current date, can represent a particular date and time also. No problem at all. If you want to represent particular date and time, then we have to go for local date time dot off with the method. Clear? Let me go for that, sir. Here, just have a look once. I don't want this. Here, see, local date time dt is equal to local date time dot off 1995 month dot May. Instead of that, you can take 05 also, no problem at all, sir. 28. Okay, 12:45. Let me print that. Okay, let me print Java C test dot Java. Under there, Java test. What is the answer, sir? Have you observed? 1995 05/28 time 12:45 like this, right? So how to represent both the date and the time of a particular date, sir? How you can? This is the way. Clear, right? Sir, once you created local date time object to represent particular date and time, sir, after 6 months, what is the date? Before 6 months, what is the date? Are you getting? After, sir, some 10 days, what is the after plus 10 days, what is the date? Before 10 days, what is the date? After 10 years, what is the date? Like there are multiple methods are available inside the local date time class, right? Okay, just before 6 months, after 6 months, what is the day I want to spell out? I want to show date and time, sir. Sir, my requirement is system dot out dot println after 6 months. After 6 months, okay, after 6 months, what is the day, sir? dt dot already this dt present, this one, sir, plus months. How many months you are expecting? 6 months. Okay, after 6 months, sir, dt plus months. Same way, plus weeks, plus days. Like you can use multiple method. If you open local date time API, you can able to see all the methods, right? Okay, make sure. Similarly, system.out.println before 6 months. Are you getting that? Before 6 months. Before 6 months, what is that? dt dot minus months. dt dot minus months 6. Oh, after 6 months, what is the date and time? before 6 months, what is the date and the time, you can able to see, sir, related to this particular date. Everyone can able to understand that, okay? So make sure this is what you people should aware, right? Okay, let me execute this code, sir. Okay, now here have you observed, right? System done, same example, sir. Okay, now I am getting local date object, local date time dot off. Just let me print. After 6 months, what is the method, sir? dt dot plus months 6, dt dot minus months 6. Are you getting plus months 6 minus months 6? Like this I am trying to print. Now let me observe what is the answer, sir. After 6 months, actually 05 plus 6 means it will become 11. Sir, 05 minus means 11, but 1994. Everyone can able to understand, right? After 6 months, what is the date and time? Before 6 months, what is the date and time? You people should have clear clarity. Don't feel only these are the methods we have. Plus months, plus days, minus days, plus weeks, minus weeks. Like there are multiple methods are there. Recommended, sir, local date time API. Just open the Google local date time API methods. You can go through that. Then you can able to see much useful methods for you. Are you able to understand, right? So how to represent current system date, current system time. Next, how to represent current system date and time. Next, and after that, particular day, particular date and time of you can represent. Next, from the date, you can get day value, month value, year value. From the time, how you can get what we call hours, next minutes, seconds and nanoseconds, right? Clear up to this? Sir, up to this is very clear how to represent date, time, both the date and the time, how we can able to do that. Current time, current date, a particular date and time. Next, one more special class is there in the Joda time API, sir. What is that class? Is period to represent quantity of time. Sir, how many days, how many months, or how many years? Like if you want to know, then automatically we should go for what? Period is the concept. Sir, how you can use this period? I will explain with a small example, sir. Suppose best example, what is your age? I want to know. To know the age between today and birthday, how many days are there, how many years are there, how many months are there, itself is your age. Are you getting? How you can identify programmatically? Just let me go for a small example, sir. Here I am taking local date, okay, birthday. Here take very special care, sir. Local date, birthday, okay. Local date dot of, local date dot of, assume that 1989, 8/28, assume that this is birthday, okay, 1989, 8/28, August 28, 1989 is the birth date, assume that. Next, local date today, what is the date today, sir? Here, local date dot now I got, local date dot now. Now my requirement is, what is the period between your birthday and today? Itself is your age. That's why let me talk about, okay, period P is equal to, sir, there is a method is there, period dot between. What is the method name, sir? Period dot between. Sir, your birthday to today. Your birthday to today. Period P is equal to period dot between. What is the method name, sir? Period dot between. Okay. Your birthday comma today itself. Now I want to print system dot out dot print f. Are you getting that? What is the method I have to use, right? System dot out dot print f. system dot out dot print f. Okay, print f. Sir, your age is percentage d years, next percentage d months, and percentage d days, comma. Sir, how many percentages are used? First one, second one, third one. Percentage d months, percentage d years, percentage d days. First percentage d talks about p dot get years. Years value. P dot get months. Are you getting how many months? P dot get months. Similarly, P dot get days. Are you getting that? P dot get days. So system dot out dot print your age is percentage the years, percentage the months, percentage the days, P dot get years, P dot get months, P dot get days. Clear, right? This is what you people should aware clearly, right? Okay, sir, just observe that. Let me explain. Let me explain, sir. Local date birthday is equal to local date dot off. Local date today is equal to local date dot now. Next, period P is equal to period dot between birthday and today. Sir, system dot out dot print f age is percentage the years, percentage the months, percentage the days, P dot get years, P dot get months, P dot get days. Is it clear, right? Sir, let me execute this code. Java C test.java. Next, and after that Java test. Have you observed? Age is 27 years, 10 months and 18 days only. That's all. So it's very clear for you people how you can represent your age. I mean, sir, between birthday to today, how much quantity of time is there? How you can represent, sir? Clear for all of you, right? How to use period object? But let me go for a small interesting thing, right? Here, just observe that. But no one is going to be interested about this discussion, but still it is the most valuable thing. Observe that, sir. Sir, suppose you decided birthday and today. Sir, usually we can go for death day also. Very horrible word to listen for every person. Assume that local day, death day. Sir, the person who born in 1989, obviously most of the times what is the death day will come? Are you getting after how many years? As per current market, as per current trend. Okay, generally human being, what is the average age? 60 years. If everything goes fine, 60 years, right? Now what I will do, local date, death day is equal to local date dot of 1989 plus 60. This is the year value, comma 8,28. Okay, death date already I decided. Okay, this is 60 years. If everything goes fine for this, right, there is no guarantee for this also. Okay, remember that. Now I'm taking period. Okay, period P1 is equal to sir, period dot between today to death day. Today to death day. Remember this one. Today to death day. Now my requirement is, okay, int d is equal to, sir, how many days, how many more days he will be there on the earth? I want to decide. Sir, P1 dot get years. Years is going to come into 365. Sir. Okay, means days. Next, P1 dot get months. Into here have you observed, right? Get years into 365. P1 dot get months into every month assume 30 days plus P1 dot get days. get days like this. Sir, I evaluated total how many days. That's about my requirement, right? Sir, P1 get days. If it is the month, multiply into 30. If it is the year, multiply into 365. System dot out dot printf. System dot out dot printf. Okay, sir, printf. Sir, you will be on earth. You will be on earth only percentage d days. Only percentage d days. Okay, hurry up to do more important things. To do more important things. Okay, comma. What is that percentage d value? Is a d only. That's all. What a wonderful, sir. Just observe that. If you enter your date of birth, your original date of birth, now how many days you will be there on the earth, it's going to be decided, man. Okay, if you have any serious urgent important things, compulsory first to do that, because don't try to do everything. You never going to find the time to do everything, sir. We can do only important things in our life. That's why which are important things in the rest of the days we have to identify and we have to do that. Take a bit special care after completing this video. Compulsory list out all what your important days, because you will be there on the earth only 10,000 days or 11,000 days only. Okay, 10,000, 11,000 is a very small number, sir. Don't feel it's a big number. 10,000, 11,000, max 12,000 days only you will be there on the earth. Remember that. That's why list out all important activities. Better to start doing that. Clear, right? Let me execute this code, sir. Observe that. Okay, now I'm taking here, see this one, local date. Of course, this is already there, sir. It's already there. Now local date, death day, local date dot of, okay, like this, plus 60 I added, sir. Next period P1 is equal to period dot between today comma death day. Sir, between today to death day, how many days are there? I evaluated, right? Next and after that, you will be on the earth only percentage d days. Hurry up to do more important things. Okay, what that percentage d means? This d value, like this I took, sir. So let me execute this code, sir. Okay, let me execute this code so that you people can feel comfortable. Have you observed, right? Age is 27 years 10 months 18 days. You will be on the earth only 11,645 days. Is it a big number or small number? Very small number. Hurry up to do more important things. Is it clear for all of you, right? Okay, so what is period? To represent quantity of time. How many number of days, how many number of years, how many number of months. If you want to represent, then there is a special class is available in the time API. What is that special class, right? Period is the class. Clear for all of you, right? How to use period with example I explained. That's all, sir. Okay, now just we discussed about how to use period class from the time API, right? Next, one more class is there, year class. Regarding there is one more class. What is that, sir? Year class. How you can use year? Next, on the year object, multiple methods we can able to call. Just sample example, let me talk. Based on your requirement, go through the API and happily you can apply all the remaining methods. Just observe that there is one class named with the, what is the class, sir? Year class. Year class is there, sir. How you can use this class? With a sample example I will discuss. My requirement is, I will pass some year from the command prompt. Okay, maybe 1998 or 2000, 2006, like this. I will pass some age from the command prompt. You have to write a program to check whether this year is the leap year or not by using this year class API. That's about our requirement, right? What I will do, to read the data from the command prompt, best suitable concept, more convenient concept is a scanner class. You know, right? Okay, scanner is specially designed to read the dynamic input from the keyboard. Okay, first let me go for scanner SSC is equal to new scanner system dot in. Remember this one, system.in. Sir, this scanner class present inside which package, right? Java.util package, make sure. Next, system.out.println. Enter year number. Sir, which year you want to talk? Which year? Enter year number. Int n is equal to sc dot next int. Sir, I got int value. I got int value. Int n is equal to sc dot next. I got int value, right? Now my requirement is, observe a bit carefully, int n is equal to sc dot next int. I got int value, right? Now the point is, sir, with this n, can you please create year object? That's about my requirement. Year y is equal to year dot of n. Year dot of n. Have you observed, right? What is this concept, sir? Year y is equal to year dot of n. Okay, year dot of n. Oh, with this your provided number, I created year object. Just one sample method I want to apply, sir. If y dot is a leap year or not? Sir, year, when we say that an year is said to be leap year, if it is divisible by 4, that year is by default considered as leap year, right? So to check whether the year is the leap year or not, there is a method is there. Is a leap like, sir, if it is the leap, system dot out dot print, system dot out dot print f, okay, percentage d year is leap year. Are you getting? Leap year, comma. What is this percentage d, sir? Your provided n value. Okay, if y dot is leap like this, right? Else system dot out dot printf, percentage d year is not leap year. Percentage d year is not leap year. Like this I'm asking. So it's a very, very clear, sir, how to create year object. On that year object, which method you can call? Which method I use, right? Is leap or not? Is leap is the method I call. So don't feel this is the only method is available. Just go through the API. Multiple methods are there. More convenient ready-made methods. Happily based on our requirement, you can use, sir, on the year object. Can I execute this code, sir? Just observe that a bit carefully, sir. Here, legend, sir, import java.time.star because sir, this year class is available in the time package. Next, import java.util.star because scanner is available in the util. Now, sir, scanner s is equal to new scanner of system.in. Enter year number. Sir, int sc dot next int year y is equal to year dot of n. Okay, if y dot is leap, percentage year is leap year, else percentage the year is not leap year. Whatever I explain on the board is the same example only, not required to keep much explanation, right? Sir, now my requirement is, let me run this code, java c test.java. Next, and after that Java test. Have you observed? Enter year number. Sir, 1980. I don't know whether it is the leap year or not. Yes, 1980 year is a leap year, sir. My program is working. Sir, 2002 I'm taking, sir. I don't know whether it is the leap year or not. Can you please cross check, sir? Sorry. Java test. Let me run code. 2002 I'm taking. Have you observed? 2002 year is not leap year, right? Sir, let me run once again. Enter now 2017. Now this year 2017, not leap year. Next 2018 or 2020. 20 I'm taking. Yes, is it a leap year or not? Yes, 2020 divisible by 4. That's why it is the leap year, sir. Are you able to understand? So, how to use year class, just for sample purpose, you have to get the basic idea. Period class is there, year class is there, local date, local time, local date and time. All these things by default available, right? Clear for all of you, right? default zone, current system default zone, system dot out dot println zone. If I print, usually I'm in Hyderabad. Are you getting? Asia Calcutta zone. Are you getting? Currently I'm in which zones are Asia Calcutta zone. Like this, it has to print Asia slash Calcutta. Like just let me execute this code, sir. Observe that. Import java dot time dot star, next zone id, zone is equal to zone id dot system default sop of zone, like this, right? Now have a look once. Okay, what is the answer we are going to get is Asia Calcutta zone. What is that zone, sir? Asia Calcutta zone. Okay, like it's a very clear for you people, right? Sir, now I don't want system default zone. I want to represent Asia, I want to represent America, Los Angeles zone. How you can create zone ID object to represent that particular zone? How you can identify zone the date time? Are you getting that? Zone the date and the time, how you can identify that? Here, right? Sir, I want to create zone ID object for America, Los Angeles. How to create? Observe that. Zone ID, okay, LA, Los Angeles, LA is equal to zone ID dot zone ID dot off, okay, America slash, okay, Los Angeles. Are you getting right? Los Angeles. I created zone ID to represent America, Los Angeles zone. Now, in this zone, what is the current time? What is the current date and time I want to represent, sir? Do you know? Zone date time. Zone date time dt is equal to, zone date time dt is equal to, sir, zone date time dot now in which zone, sir? Los Angeles zone. Are you getting? Zone the date time, okay, zone ID, and then zone the date and the time dt is equal to zone the date and time dot now of LA, system dot out dot println dt. Now it's very interesting, you can able to identify what is the current date and the time in the Los Angeles zone. You can able to cross check, sir. Okay, can I execute this code? Just observe that, sir. Okay, zone ID, okay, LA is equal to zone dot off America, Los Angeles, zone the date and time ZT, zone the date and the time dot now of LA, SOP of ZT. Okay, like now have a look once. I'm trying to execute. Have you observed, right? 2017 0715. Okay, but in India, in Hyderabad it is the 16th, but in America it is the 15th only. Observe that. But night 22:57:58. But our time is, have you observed, right? Sir, 16th July 11:28. But here in the Los Angeles zone, the time is, okay, 22:57:58. Okay, sir, that's all. This is the time related to America, Los Angeles, right? Are you able to understand, right? So how to create zoned object in that particular zone, how to print the current date and the time. Everyone can able to understand, right? So such type of more ready-made things are available in the java.time package, right? Clear for all of you, right? So now it's a very clear for you people. What is the what are various things we covered so far related to Java Time API? Let me summarize in a matter of 2 or 3 minutes, right? Here observe, in the Java Time API, a new API came in the 1.8 version. This API is also known as Joda Time API, because who developed this Time API, sir? Joda.org people. That's why this Time API is also known as Joda Time API. Sir, most of the classes and interfaces present earlier to represent date and time. Okay, most of the things are deprecated, not convenient to use, performance wise not up to the mark. That's why to overcome these problems, a new time API concept came in which versions are 1.8 version. Okay, clear, right? Okay, now the first class whatever we discussed in the last video. Okay, first class local date. Sir, local date can be used to represent, okay, to represent current date or local dates. It may be current date or it may be a particular date. Regarding, I want to represent current system date. What is the way, sir? This is the way, local date. Next, once you created local date object, okay, it may be current date or it may be particular date. How to get what is the day value, what is the month value, what is the year value, like we discussed, right? Get day of month, get the month value, get year, like there are some methods I covered related to local date. So what is the first method, sir? Get day of month, get the day of month. Next one after that, get month value. What is the method, sir? Get month value and then get year, like we covered, sir. So first class whatever I covered, local date, remember this. And then we covered about local time. Sir, I want to represent time, not date. I want to represent time. How I can represent time? For that we covered about local time. Okay, once we got time, maybe current time or a particular time, sir, you can ask get hour, get minute, get second, get nanosecond, like get hour. Regarding, next get minute, get hour, get minute, get second. Next and after that get nanosecond, like this. Regarding, so to represent date values, local date class, to represent time values, local time class. Sir, sometimes my requirement is I want to represent both the date and time. I want to represent both the date and time. Then we should go for local date time class. Regarding, right, local date time class, if you want to represent both the date and the time. On this local date time class, all these methods happily we can apply, sir, no problem at all. You can represent current system date and time or a particular date and time of your something like date of birth, date of joining, something like you can able to use that. Clear for all of you, right? Sir, after completing this one, even I had a discussion about, sir, do you know period object, period class. Sir, to represent the time duration between two dates, how many number of dates, how many number of days, how many number of months, how many number of years, like I want to maintain quantity of time, then we should go for period. We covered, sir. Sir, what is from today, date of birth, from date of birth to today is your age, how to evaluate it? I explain clearly with example. From today to, okay, date of death, how many days more is nothing but I evaluated by using what? Period class. And then there is one special class is there, year, to represent year. Have you remembered I executed one example whether the given year is leap year or not. Year is another class we have. Next and after that, to represent zone for internationalization applications, right? You are in Hyderabad or otherwise Asia Calcutta zone, or you are America Los Angeles zone. To represent that, we covered zone ID class. Regarding, we covered, you can represent system default zone, or you can represent, okay, a particular zone, America Los Angeles zone I want to represent, or otherwise Asia Calcutta zone I want to represent. Then we should go for zone ID. Next, in a particular zone, what is the date and time? In the particular zone, what is the date and time? To represent that, we have zoned date and time class. Regarding zoned date and time class, okay, we covered up to this is the clear, sir. A beautiful concept came in the 1.8 version. Java Time API, which is also known as what? Joda Time API, something like Joda Akbar Cinema, sir. Joda Time API. Why the word Joda Time API? Because it is developed by Joda.org people. Sir, important classes: local date, local time, local date time, period, year, zone ID, and zone date and time. Sir, almost last 5 videos. If you go through these 5 videos, then you will get much clarity on this concept, right? Are you able to understand, right?